Welcome, dear students. Now we shall analyze what is meant by race around conditions. Race around conditions usually occurs in clocked SR flip-flop when the two inputs set and reset are 1. So when the set input is 0 and if the clock pulse is 0, output is 0 in clocked SR flip-flop. And during the next clock pulse enters, the state 0 goes to 1. Therefore, for every clock pulse, the input state is changed at the output. If input of the SR clocked flip-flop is 0, output is 0 during the first clock pulse, and during the next clock pulse, it goes to 1. That is, every clock pulse produces the flip-flop to 1 when the input is 0. But when both the inputs of clocked SR flip-flop S equals 1, R equals 1, even with the presence of clock pulse, output is illegal. That is 1 and 1. This illegal condition is removed from JK flip-flop that we have studied in the last class. In JK flip-flop, if the input is 1 and output, if the inputs J equals 1, K equals 1, and with the clock pulse, the illegal condition of clocked SR flip-flop is removed to legal condition where the output continuously changes its state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 0. This change occurs with a period equal to period of the input clock pulse. Until the next clock pulse enters, the output continuously changes its state from 1 to 0, 0 to 1. A continuous change of output state from 1 to 0, 0 to 1 with a period equal to the period of the input clock pulse is called race around condition. This race around condition changes its state continuously within a fraction of time, and therefore output cannot be measured. So to remove this race around condition, another type of flip-flop known as master-slave JK flip-flop is used. We will discuss it now. First we shall discuss what is race around condition. So race around condition is in JK flip-flop, if J equals 1, K equals 1, and if the clock pulse is present, then during the duration of the clock pulse is greater than the propagation delay of JK flip-flop. What is propagation delay? If you apply 1 and 1 as the input for the JK flip-flop, you will get output. So, and the flip-flop will take some time to get the output. And also in JK flip-flop, the output is fed back to the input. It also takes some time. And then only the output toggles from 0 to 1, 1 to 0. Therefore, the time taken for the JK flip-flop to process the input to the output is called propagation delay. If the propagation delay is much less than the input clock pulse, or if the duration of the clock pulse is more than the propagation delay, then the JK flip-flop has race around condition. There is a continuous change of the state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0. This number of continuous change of 0 to 1, 1 to 0 within the period of clock pulse is called race around condition. Now, using JK flip-flop, you can remove this race around condition. How the JK flip-flop is considered? Now we will discuss about JK master-slave JK flip-flop. This master-slave JK flip-flop consists of two JK flip-flop connected to each other, or it consists of The first one is JK flip-flop and the second one is a simple clocked SR flip-flop. Both are the same. Therefore, a master-slave JK flip-flop consists of two flip-flops. The first one is called master flip-flop. The second one, which depends upon the output of the first one, is called slave flip-flop. I will write the circuit diagram of master-slave JK flip-flop. So, it is nothing but JK flip-flop. Therefore, first write the JK flip-flop. JK flip-flop consists of 4 NAND gates. See, I am writing JK flip-flop. The first JK flip-flop I am writing. This is JK and this is a clock input pulse. Clock pulse. This is input J. This is input K. J and K. We know that the JK flip-flop is operated only for the inputs J equals 1 and K equals 1. For any other inputs such as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, a normal clocked SR flip-flop is used. When the inputs are 1 and 1, for that we are using JK flip-flop. When the inputs J equals 1, K equals 1 and clock pulse is also 1, then the JK flip-flop toggles between 0 to 1, 1 to 0. Therefore, the output continuously changes from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 0. The number of these changes of state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0 occurs until the duration of the input clock pulse. That is, if you take a clock pulse in this manner, up to this duration, there is a continuous change from 0 to 1, 1 to 0. This continuous change from 0 to 1, 1 to 0 with a period equal to this period of the or duration of the input clock pulse is called race around condition. Now we will remove this race around conditions. First consider one flip-flop and let this flip-flop be joined with another flip-flop. Let the output of this flip-flop is Qn and of course another one is Qn bar. This Qn and Qn bar apply to the next flip-flop. Write the one more flip-flop consisting of 4 NAND gates. Okay. Now, the first flip-flop depends upon the inputs J equals 1, K equals 1 and it is called master flip-flop. The second one flip-flop depends upon the output of the first flip-flop. Qn bar is the output. Therefore, the second one depends upon the output of this. It is called slave of the first one. Therefore, this flip-flop is also called slave flip-flop. So, the entire one is JK flip-flop. And you know that in JK flip-flop, feedback must be given from the output to the input. Therefore, I will consider the feedback. Output of this is fed back to the input of 1. And output of this is fed back to input of this, not this one, and output of this is fed back to input of this. So in JK flip-flop, the first output is fed back to the input of this second gate and the second gate output is fed back to the input of the first gate. This is master slave JK flip-flop. Now let us study the action. I will consider J equals 1, K equals 1 with the clock pulse. And in the master slave flip-flop, the Clock pulse for the second slave flip-flop is connected to the first flip-flop through a NOT gate. Since the clock pulse of the first gate is connected to the clock pulse of the second gate through a NOT gate, if positive pulse goes to the first gate, negative pulse will goes to the second stage, because NOT gate inverts. If the positive pulse is 1, negative pulse is 0. Therefore, when positive pulse enters to the first stage, since this positive pulse is also applied to this through a NOT gate, negative pulse goes to the second stage. If the negative pulse goes to the first stage, that will be inverted so that the positive pulse goes to the second stage. It should be remembered that when positive pulse enters, the flip-flop will work. If the flip-flop is 0, output is 1. During the negative flip-flop, output remains as Qn and Qn bar, that we have already studied in SR flip-flop, clocked SR flip-flop. When there is no clock pulse present, output remains in the previous state Qn and Qn bar. Output remains in 0, 1, that is in previous state. Now, I will consider the case when J equals 1 and K equals 1 with the clock pulse 1 for the first flip-flop. When clock pulse equals 1 for the master flip-flop, what is the clock pulse for the slave flip-flop? If clock pulse is equal to 1 for the master flip-flop, it is applied through a NOT gate to the slave flip-flop. Therefore, clock pulse to the slave flip-flop is 0. And we know that when J equals 1, K equals 1, now this acts as a clocked SR flip-flop. When J equals 1, K equals 1, with the clock pulse, output is uncertainty, that is output is 1 and 1. During this state, this will not work because negative clock pulse enters to this. Since this will not work, the output, say of output of the second stage slave is Qn dash. It remains in the previous state Qn. Now, during the negative clock pulse of the input pulse, the clock pulse for the first stage is 0. Clock pulse for the first stage is 0. Then clock pulse for the second stage goes to 1, slave flip-flop. So, during the positive clock pulse, negative clock pulse enters here. It does not function. It functions because of positive pulse enters. When J equals 1, K equals 1, and during the first positive clock pulse, output is toggling. That is, output is a race around condition. 0, 1, 0, 1. There is a continuous change of state. If this is 0, 1, 0, 1, this will be 1, 0, 1, 0. And this toggle conditions will not enter into this. Even though the output is connected to the input of this, since if the clock pulse for the first stage is positive, it is applied through a NOT gate to this, and the pulse enter here is negative. Since negative pulse enters, this will not function and output remains as Qn, previous condition. That is, output remains in 0 state and this remains in state 1. Now, during the negative clock pulse, this race around condition get cancelled, because when the clock pulse is 0 for the first one, the output remains in previous state Qn and Qn bar. If the previous state is Qn is 0 here, then this is taken as the input for this one. Now, if the clock pulse is negative for the first one does not function and therefore output remains 0. The toggle race round condition cancels for the negative clock pulse. During the next again positive clock pulse, again it race rounds. There is a continuous change of state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 1 to 0. During the next negative clock pulse, this race around condition cancels and output remains as 0. Because race around condition obtains only during the positive clock pulse. During the negative clock pulse, this does not work, therefore output remains in previous state. If example output is 0, it remains in 0. Now, when negative clock pulse enters here, output is 0 and 1. When the negative clock pulse enters, that is taken as positive clock pulse for this. Since positive clock pulse is entered to the second flip-flop, the input is transferred to the output and its state changes. Because we know that when a clock pulse enters, the input state is changed to 1. If the input state is 0, output goes to 1. When this is 1, this should be 0. Because this is Qn plus 1, this is Qn plus 1 bar. Here we have taken Qn dash, this is Qn bar dash. Okay. Next, this 1 and 0 remains until this negative clock pulse. After this period, positive clock pulse enters to this. When positive clock pulse enters to the first flip-flop, it toggles between 0 and 1, 1 and 0. In that case, negative clock pulse enters to this. Therefore, it does not function and therefore output remains in 1 and 0 itself. Again, during the next positive clock pulse, this race around condition, during the next negative clock pulse, race around condition cancelled and it does not work. But during the negative clock pulse, a positive clock pulse enters to this flip-flop and it works. Therefore, the output state changes again. So 1 to 0. If this is 0, it goes to 1. In this way, there is a continuous change of the final output from 0 to 1, 1 to 0 with a period equal to sum of the periods of both positive cycle and negative cycle. This is called toggling conditions. So you must be noted that toggling here in this case, race around condition from the first flip-flop is removed to the toggling condition from the next flip-flop. Race around conditions of the master-slave flip-flop is removed by toggle conditions of the slave flip-flop. Here the change of state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0 occurs only during a period equal to sum of the period of positive and negative clock pulse. During this period, the output remains 0. During the next pulse of this period, it remains to 1. So for every sum of both positive period and negative period, the output remains 0. Whereas in race around condition, it is change. There is a change of state only. There is a change of state only during the positive cycle of the clock pulse. Whereas the toggle condition is for the entire period of positive negative clock pulse, the output is 1. For the next entire clock pulse, output goes to 0. For the next entire clock pulse, again output goes to 1. Therefore, the output also changes the state from 1 to 0, 1 to 0. This is called toggle condition, where there is a difference between toggle condition and race around condition. In race around condition, a continuous change of 1 to 0, 0 to 1 occurs in a period equal to the period of only one pulse. Whereas a continuous change of the state from 1 to 0, 0 to 1 in a period equal to sum of the periods of both positive cycle and negative cycle. During this period, there is a continuous change of 0 to 1, 1 to 0. This is called toggle condition. This is how the JK flip-flop removes the toggle condition. I will explain this by the wave diagram. I will consider a clock pulse like this. So consider the clock pulse like this. Mark the ongoing clock pulse, that is, mark the clock pulse at the rising edge. This is the clock pulse. This is the falling edge. Mark the falling edge also, because when positive clock pulse enters to the first flip flop, for the next flip flop, negative clock pulse will enter during the. So mark all this to represent the output. I will write all the output. So when J equals 1, K equals 1, and when clock pulse is also equal to 1. When here clock pulse is 0. Therefore, even when J equals 1, K equals 1, output of the first flip flop is 0. I will mark the output of the first flip flop as Q1, Qn, and Qn bar is the output of the next flip flop. But when there is only one flip flop present, during the clock pulse equals 1, J equals 1, K equals 1, it continuously toggles, that is change the state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0 with a period equal to the clock pulse period. When 0 clock pulse enters, output remains in Qn state unchanged. Again during this clock pulse, the output changes its state because J equals 1, K equals 1, therefore you get a continuous race around conditions. This is only when one clock pulse is present. Only when one flip-flop is present. When the two flip-flops are combined, see the wave diagram. If Qn represents the output of the first flip-flop, during the 0 clock pulse, it remains 0. When the clock pulse enters, the output goes to 1 and it remains until the next clock pulse. Because we know that when the input is 0 and when the clock pulse is given, output changes to 1. And it remains 1 until the next clock pulse. Again this state 1 goes to 0 until the next clock pulse. Here the clock pulse enters, therefore 0 goes to 1 and it remains until the next clock pulse. The state 1 changes to 0 again until the next clock pulse. And 0 goes to the state 1 at this clock pulse till the next clock pulse. Now, when the positive clock pulse enters, negative clock pulse enters to this. When negative clock pulse enters, for the Qn bar, for Qn is a positive pulse. For Qn bar, this positive pulse is converted into negative because we have applied it through a NOT gate. Therefore, during the negative clock pulse, there is no change in the state. If the previous state is 0, it remains 0. Now, when the negative clock pulse enters to the first flip-flop, what is the pulse for this second flip-flop? It becomes positive. During positive clock pulse, the state changes. Therefore, 0 changes to 1 state and it remains in the next positive pulse. Okay. Next positive pulse here. Again, this 1 goes to 0 and remains 0 till the next negative clock pulse. During this negative clock pulse, the second clock pulse is 1. That is, clock pulse for the second stage is 1. Therefore, the output changes to state 1. During this negative clock pulse, output was 1. Therefore, when this negative clock pulse enters, it is positive for the second one and the state changes. Therefore, it goes to 0 and remains 0. That means there is a change of state from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 0. This change of state, you see, this is the period. This sum of the periods of negative and positive pulse. With that period, it remains 1. For the next positive, sum of the positive pulse and negative pulse period, the state remains 0. That means the output state toggles from 1 to 0, 0 to 1 with a period equal to sum of the periods of both negative cycle and positive cycle period. Whereas race around condition is change of state from 1 to 0, 0 to 1, but with a period equal to period of the only one pulse, that is positive pulse of the input cycle. So this is how race around conditions can be removed to toggling conditions in JK flip-flop. This toggling condition is very important, which is used in counters. Counter is an electronic device used to count the number of pulses enter into the circuit. The number of pulses per second is called frequency. Therefore, counter is used to count the frequency, or it is used to count the numbers like 0 1 1 0 0 1, like that, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. In that way you can count the numbers. Usually in stop clock, when you on the stop clock, it counts 1 2 3 4 5 like that. There we are using this counter, that is JK flip flop, but master slave JK flip flop. But the condition is J should be 1, K should be 1, clock must be applied for both the flip flops, and the feedback must be given from the second flip output of the second flip flop to the input of the first flip flop. These two are the conditions to remove race around conditions. Thank you.